Alright, you guys, so welcome to the second episode of my Super Clean Sunday where I reorganize all of my doll stuff and just get, stuff settled because this is a mess. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to move all of this stuff into other areas of my apartment. I'm going to move my Ever After High dolls to here and probably this stuff down here to here. I'm gonna put my Bratz probably in storage for now until I buy another shelf where I can put them, just because most of them over here, as you can see, need their clothes anyways. And these golf clubs will go into storage, and these play sets I'll probably just set on the table because I actually this will be the third part of the video, with me organizing play sets. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I will let you know how. I will just show you the progress. So because my shelves are pretty dusty, I'm just gonna wipe them down with these disinfectant wipes, and then I will move Ever After Highs that are all right over here to that shelf. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all my little ponies, but we'll find something for them. Alright, so we've gotten this shelf pretty done. I need to put shoes on these guys. My Nathans are naked. I don't know where their clothes went. I think they're on my nightstand. I'm not sure. But I'm going to put shoes on the guys that I have shoes for, and then I'm going to prop them up on their rightful shelves. Here's this sad Daring. I don't know what to do with him. And then I have this Daring, but I'm going to sell him because he's not in really good condition. And I got a better Daring right after I got this one, and he was in the tragic eBay lot.
Not much better.
Not much better. All right, so I'm gonna put their shoes on, and then we will get back to it. All right, so I've been working on my shelves for a little bit now. I finally condensed everything onto one shelf. Moved the shelf. Well, I left this stuff on the very top shelf, and now it's just in my bedroom because I needed a shelf in my bedroom, and I didn't need as much shelf space yet. Once I clean up the dolls I have in storage, I will definitely be getting another shelf because my shelves are kind of jam-packed now. But what I'm going to be doing now is I went to 3 Home Depots today, and I could not find this container, which I really need because I'm going to separate my Monster High and Ever After High boots. I'm going to be separating my Monster High and Ever After High accessories because I forgot how much of both I have. And so I'm going to put all of the Bratz stuff in one of these. This one I'm actually using for stuff I'll be using for scrapbooking later on, or for collages. So I'm keeping all these like little pieces to cut, since I did have like a shelf dedicated to these things, and I will show you that when I go that route, when I get to my shelves again. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to put all of this Bratz stuff. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is get boots off this real quick. Alright, bud, why don't you step onto that one? There you go. I'm gonna take the lid off. Slide it under. I'm gonna open this one up, and I'm gonna store these littler pieces in here in my jewelry box that's on top of my thing. Something must smell very good in there. So I'm going to, let's see, put stuff in these little drawers that I showed you in my last video. So I'm actually just gonna put everything from this middle part, I think, in here until I find another one of these things, which I think are at Sam's Club, but I did not want to go to Sam's Club today. So there's just, yeah, it's going to be a little messy here for a minute, but maybe I need to go to IKEA. I live like 5 minutes from IKEA. I just dropped some things. This was not my best idea. I'm sure Boots will find them. So, oops. That's gonna be in here for now. And then the rest of this is just gonna go in this bin, which doesn't fit in my stacker drawer thing. So it's gonna be, I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I might put it with my Bratz play sets, honestly. So these can go in here, and these can go in here. Because I think I have more Ever After High and Monster High stuff than I do Bratz stuff. No, I definitely do, since I just got back into collecting Bratz. And Bratz, for whatever reason, seem to be harder to find. And let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna take this away. Yeah, I have an easier time finding Ever After High and Monster High everywhere where I live, but not Bratz. So, but I might do some eBay shopping. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna show you, well, first let me get out of this thing. Here's the Monster High Ever After High one. And so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just sort through the two, or through this, and put the Ever After High in here. So I know this is Bunny's Darings. And then these are, I believe, my Ashlyn Ella's hands, which I am going to dedicate a compartment on here to hands because I have a bunch of hands right here. Some of these are Monster High, so they'll go in the Monster High bin. But yeah, so this, I think these are Cleo's, if I'm not mistaken. They have the Ever After High sculpting on them, but I'm trying to go through all of my dolls right now and kind of inventory what parts I need to find, because I have some without hands, but then I also have all of these hands. So the rest of these are Ever After High. So that's just gonna be Ever After High hands. Now I'm going to, this is Bunny, so we're gonna make like a little food section because I have a lot of play sets that I'm still, next spring or next Super Clean Sunday is going to be a playset video where I kind of organize my play sets. So that is where I will go through the playset stuff and put them in these things. And I think all the jewelry I have, no, never mind, not all the jewelry. I have some Ashlyn Ella. Actually, let me move this camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Right now I'm just kind of going through this jewelry part. And yeah, I definitely have some, oh boy, I definitely have some Ever After High jewelry in here. Yeah, see, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna have too much Monster High Ever After High things, so they can sit in one container. Boy, was I wrong. Okay. So we have little elbow pads with skullettes on it, so obviously Monster High. These are Ashlyn Ella's. That's Abby's. I don't know whose sunglasses these are, so they just go in here. Here is some earrings. Ashlyn Ella's. Another earring. And I think the rest of these, if I'm not mistaken, are Monster High. So they can go Monster High. Alright. So I think that's everything in this middle compartment. So I'm going to just put the little jewelry in one too, which need to go on dolls, honestly, so. And then, yeah, everything else in this middle compartment is Monster High, and then I'm just gonna put this little arm in Monster High because I'm pretty sure it's Cleo's. So all of this needs to get sorted through. So we have like Melody Piper, Darling Charming, that's Caddy's. You doing alright, bud? Rochelle's. This is Dracula's, I think, with the rubber band still on it. Raven's. I don't know what this goes to, but I am just putting it with Ever After High, and maybe one day I'll figure it out. I'm gonna put headbands on this side. Operettas and Toralai's and Operettas, Rochelle, Briar's. I think this is Benny's, and this is Abby's. All right, so let's see what we're working with here. This is, I don't know. My memory is a bit foggy. This is, ooh, whose is this? I'm gonna say this is a Monster High bag. Yeah, because it has like wolf prints on it. This is Ashlyn's. And you know what? I can put all of the Monster High bags on one side. This, I don't know, guys. Okay, this might actually belong to a Michelle mermaid. We don't have a Michelle mermaid though, but it has a little seahorse on it. So I'm gonna pretend I know what I'm talking about. This little suitcase is gonna have to go on the other side. And this is also Gina Fire's. And that's also that. And I think this is, oh yeah, this is the Spectres I just unboxed. Wow. Okay, so I think this is finally just Monster High. So we're gonna close it out. And now I will show you what else I'm dealing with. Here I have this container of more bags. And this is Dexter's bag, I believe, and it's broken and I'm mad about it, but right, and this is Hunter's. And actually, if this can fit somewhere else, it'll go somewhere else, but for now, let's see. So this is a Through the Woods. I think that's a bunny. This is a cerise, right? This is I don't remember. And this is Blondie's, and that is so cute. And Cupid, and Somebody's, and oh, this I don't know. This I think goes to a Monster High character, so I'll put it in the Monster High bin later, but for now it can sit there. This is Poppy's, Darlings. I think this is Raven's. This is an Apple purse. This goes to a Laguna. This goes to Laguna, and it's broken because that came with the tragic eBay lot. All right, and this is a this is a Briar Beauty thing. And I'm gonna put it right here with the food. Yeah. Here's a Daring crown, so I'm gonna put it with the little jewelry. Now, let me show you what else I'm working with because it's not going to fit in this thing. So I have this bucket. And I totally spaced that it existed, which has a lot of unidentified clothes and DC Superhero Girl clothes and whatnot, because this came with the eBay lot, like the tragic eBay lot. And so in here, I have doll accessories for Ever After High. So your girl is gonna dump it out. I'm gonna put these clothes back in here. We're gonna go to town. I have this pin from Dutch Bros. I don't know why it was in there. I have this shoe. I don't know who it belongs to. So, but I have random shoes, which the shoes will have to stay loose. I have this, which I think goes to my Dexter, which is over on my shelf, so he can just wear his crown soon. This goes to a Cupid. So I'm gonna put belts over there if they'll fit. I have this, which goes to, I believe, Mira Shards, which actually needs to go on my Mira Shards. This is, oh wait, no, this is Mira Shards. Oh wait, I think they're both Mira Shards. Excuse me. These wings aren't gonna fit anywhere, so that'll just have to sit out. Let me pick out all the shoes. Now I have these shoes that I think go to Monster High, and I don't know who, because they came with not Monster High dolls. Crystal Winter's crown. Actually, let me put headbands over here like I was talking about. Headbands. This is a belt situation, which can go actually in the belt situation side. We have Throne Coming Cupid's mask, so it can go over here. I have a piece to a male doll stand. I have these shoes. I don't know if these are Barbie or what. Mira Shard shoes. I have this. I don't know what this is, and I don't know if it goes to anybody I have. So I'll probably try and identify that. Some Blondie stuff. Shoes. Let me pick out all these shoes. Shoes. Another Mira Shards thing can go in the Mira Shards thing. All right. Oh look, a Hunter Huntsman bag to fit in the side that doesn't need any more bags. I have this, but I think it goes to a DC Superhero Girl. I don't know. It's not Ever After High though. We have belt. I have this. Don't know what it is. Another shoe. Unidentified. A broken Ashlyn Ella shoe. I have wrist cuffs, which can go on the jewelry side. I have more shoes. More shoes. Shoes. I got like 2 sets of Mira Shards things. And why? I don't know. Because I didn't even get a Mira Shards in that bundle. Oh, and here's another purse. Gonna have to reorganize some things. Oh, this goes to a DC Superhero Girl. Actually, this can go on the accessory side. Shoes, wrist cuffs, wrist cuff. This, I don't know what this is. So you can go on the unidentified thing. Headband, broken shoe piece, Mira Shards belt, another shoe, a headband, more hands, shoe, wrist cuff, a necklace, a wrist cuff, and ooh look, a Daring Charming mirror, an unidentified dirty shirt, and oh, this is for Throne Coming Cupid, I believe. And then I also have this like knee pad for Monster High Sculptimate Roller Maze. So I can go on that side. This is a broken piece to something that belongs to Mirror Shards. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put all these bigger pieces that go on dolls still, like, and you know, a lot of these are pieces to dolls that I already have complete, so I might sell them or just save them in case I ever come across these dolls again. I'm gonna put this Ever After High doll stand guy thing in there, and I also have this like belt thing, but I don't think it goes to Ever After High, and I have a Barbie hanger. So I am going to put the unidentified stuff with the unidentified Barbie things, or doll things, so don't know if they're Barbie, and I'm gonna put the Monster High things with the Monster High things. And the shoes can go somewhere. Probably in the drawer with this. They all need a good scrub. Now I'm gonna try and I'm gonna put Hunter's thing in here. I also have more tiaras and crowns in the actual bin. I have the dolls that need a scrubbing, but they can just stay in there. So here is the organization. We have purses, we have hands, we have random doll accessories, we have like, this is basically Mirror Shards like things. We have belts, we have other random, oh, this random piece can go with these random things. This will be for Ever After High doll food, jewelry, and hands, and bags, and headpieces. Alright, so I'm gonna close this up. Alright, let me find a drawer for this. I'm gonna take out this random plate I have for the baby powder method on my dolls, because I don't really use that anymore. The shoes can sit in this like area. So I'm just gonna plop them in there. And this might have to actually go in the drawer of clean things. But these can all, for sure, fit in the side there. So we have this drawer. I'm gonna put Monster High things away. Here. I'm actually going to put this in the drawer with my paper goods and doll stands. Alright, so now I'm going to show you my shelves. Alright, so here is the area. I moved my catacombs over here in case I decide to do little shows with my dolls. My castle is staying under the window where I showed you, but now it can be open. And then here, these will be going, they'll be part of my Spring Clean Sunday next week because they are a mess. And a lot of them are playset things, and I really need to organize my playset stuff some more. Up here we have my Our Generation dolls, my Shoppies doll, a bouncy ball, I don't know why. Some Our Generation jewelry things. This is more Our Generation stuff. Some clothes. My American Girl doll. My Tsum Tsum subscription Eric and Ariel. My little canvas print. And then over here I do have this, which needs some help, and a little like ping pong ball that my cat likes to play with. So here are my box dolls. And here is my Monster High shelf. Ignore Porter. I found his clothes. I just never changed him. He will be dressed in the next video. So as you can see, this shelf is jam-packed. They need more space, but you can see, you get the gist of it. I have Abby's in there, Venus, Claudine, Avia, Caddy. We've got Deuce in a fashion pack. That's Scarce Deuce. First Wave Deuce. There's a Scarce Deuce in Scarce Clothing. Boo, York, Cleo. We have Viperine, Honey Swamp, Porter, Jackson, Jekyll. There's more Venus, Kiyomi. There's another Deuce, Spectra, Abby, Nephra, Nathan, Gil. I have a Katrine Demieux in there. There's all sorts of things going on in there. You can see Gigi's hair and Cast of Fierce way in the back there. And then here is my Ever After high shelf, which also is housing my ponies for now. Here's my Dexter, who needs new hands. Here we have Throne Coming Raven, which I bought from a YouTuber here. I believe her name's Corley Jester. Well, I think her YouTube's name is Corley Jester. Anyways, yeah, I bought that off her Mercari. And then here is Blondie in some clothes. I just need to put her tights and her shoes on now. We have Ginger, another Raven. We have Legacy Day Briar. There's a Hunter. There's a Maddie. I redid her hair. Apple. Lizzie. You can see Faybelle in there. Farah. Cerise. A Kitty. Here's Alistair. And here's Bryburn, and Daring is on Bryburn because Daring doesn't sit well. Daring is Daring, and he needs special care. So there he is. This is the best I could do for him. He's not posable. There's a Maddie back there. Yeah, and then down here are my like Lego Friends things, some Doorables, this box back there, the little lunchbox looking thing is filled with Tsum Tsum stickers. Down here I'm calling this my garage for now. I have Ghoulia's car, Dracula's car. Well, technically it's not Ghoulia's, but it's Ghoulia's, guys. I have the gingerbread house playset. I have a Bratz playset I'm going to sell because I already have it. And then down in this thing is Randomness. And then I have my Bratz cases, which have just like more Bratz things in it. So that is that shelf for now. So in next week's Super Clean Sunday, I'm going to be organizing this playset, organizing these bins, and hopefully have everything finally complete. Oh, I will show you what's on my table. So I have Astronova, a Toralei, and a Ghoulia because I have nowhere to put them. I have Lizzie. I have some Tsum Tsum things. I have a Twilight bin full of more stickers from back in my Twilight days. There's my little laundry bucket and some new cleaning supplies. Oh, and I will show you my latest find for cleaning dolls in case you want to try it. And I found this at Home Depot, and it is a baking soda cream cleanser. It is cruelty free, which is something I strive to make sure my products are cruelty free, and this is really good. This has cleaned really well so far. I've only used it twice, but it is working really well, and it has also helped with glue leakage. So I cleaned this Blondie today. She has cut hair. I just wanted to try it on a doll, and she was so gluey. She's still drying right now, but her hair is so much better, and so it really helped with that. And I just scrubbed her hair out with it and scrubbed her hair with soap, and then I put her in this mix, which was this fabric softener, which I said I wasn't gonna do anymore, but I decided I wanted to because it smells really good. And I squeezed in just a skosh of this baking soda cream cleanser. my goodness, she smells so good, and her hair is coming out fantastic. And I honestly thought it wasn't gonna work for the glue, so I was like ready, like if I needed to do the OxiClean treatment, but it has worked really great. And yeah, so with that, I'm going to end this video on Blondie's lovely face. I'm going to try and do something to restyle her hair to fix this cut hair, because I think this is Through the Woods Blondie, if I'm correct. And that's sad because I don't have her yet, and why do people cut doll hair? I don't know. At least they're bangs. Why do you chop bangs off? So, but yeah, she doesn't look too bad, honestly. I do want to give her style because you can kind of, she looks like she has like a buzz cut in the front. So, but yeah. So I'm going to end this video now. I hope you guys enjoyed this spring clean Sunday, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.